Now, some Benin nationals are pleading with the Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari to open the border for business to thrive. The past weekend, JoyNews has been combing the Tokpa market in Benin capital of Cotonou to speak to Benin nationals who are being impacted by the policy without success. Although their Nigerian counterparts called out their president criticizing the closure of the border, most Beninois that were approached by JoyNews expressed apprehension, alleging they will be victimized if they speak. Head of political desk Giftiando Apea has more about that in this report.
2017, Benin's population was 11.7 million. The country has a largely underdeveloped economy, which pales into insignificance compared to Nigeria's multi-billion-dollar economy, which is ranked 27th in the world. But the two countries depend on each other, with a chunk of Nigerians living and doing business in Benin. While Benin is a small country, the 20-hectare Tokpa market in the capital Cotonou is said to be the largest open-air market in West Africa, and many who trade here are Nigerians. Like their Beninois counterparts, everyone is paying more to transport their goods and making less sales on a daily basis following the closure of the Benin-Nigerian border.
My name is Natasha Kapo. I am a trader here at the Tokpa market. The border closure has seriously affected my business. Some of the ladies are being beaten and raped at the border.
I meet Natasha in the Tokpa market at about 2 p.m. and she has sold nothing today, she says.
I was making more money before the border closure. The things that used to cost about 50 Ghana cedis are now costing between 60 to 70 Ghana cedis. These days of frequent rain, it's even more difficult to sell in the market. You can make less than 500 Ghana cedis a day, but I used to make at least 1,500 Ghana cedis.
Her hope is gradually waning as she sends a passionate appeal to the Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari.
Moi, je le supplie qu'il ait vraiment le sang dans les veines, quoi. Je le supplie, je lui demande pardon. We are pleading with President Buhari to please open the border. We are all suffering, but we are all the same people with the same blood. Please, Buhari, open the border. Pourquoi on a dit qu'on est dans le CEDEAO? Donc si vraiment nous sommes comme ça une famille, donc il n'a qu'à nous comprendre de céder un peu.
Bijan Padoro is the station master at the bus terminal in the Tokpa market.
No business. No business. Business not for.
He is calling on presidents of Nigeria, Benin and other African countries to take the matter seriously and address it accordingly.
Nothing. No they go. Everything don't worry. Me, I want to talk for all the presidents. Make they sit there to talk their language. The thing they go do. All the people see they die. They do better things.
It is obvious that this market is providing jobs for several people, including Ghanaians, Nigerians and Benin nationals. They say the border closure is creating a cycle of suffering. Like all countries, unemployed youth are easy to come by. I meet some of them here in Benin.
It affects me because I see 200 before 100 I go car passing now 100 you go give me. I go chop, I get picking or else you go chop. I don't get work now.
Why?
No, I see they close border. Where they work before. They say no money again, they close the company. What I won't do again. I go just the hustle they go. I'm beg Arab Buhari now. Make a little border, make everybody chop and chop. Now him be that, you know, be waiting me now to beg out. Because now God the top.
They have different but very related stories to tell. As they say, the border was a source of income for them.
I dey do small business for border. The turkey wey we dey chop, and that one I dey do before. I dey package am well inside motor. Because for una yama wey una dey do here now, dem say no turkey again. Person come dey hungry. Okay, una leave border for us. The border now, why una close border? Make una tell me why dem close border? Because for thief now una close border. We dey hungry o. Na true. See am o. This morning I never chop o. We dey hungry o. President Nigeria open border, please o.
Not so enthused about pleading. They insist the border must be open.
For many years, the Nigerian-Benin border has been a hub for business for Nigeria and Benin. In fact, for many West African countries. On the street here, it looks like business as usual. Here in the markets, it looks like business as usual. But these are not normal times. The closure of the border has caused great hardships, affecting businesses all over. It appears this policy is by far the most criticized and the most unpopular. But from my observations, it appears the Nigerian authorities are serious about implementing this policy to the letter. It remains to be seen whether or not the borders will be open and how soon, and whether or not for Ghana an MOU signed will be respected by Nigeria. Gifty Andopia, JoyNews, Cotonou, Benin.